Happy Friday, being Guillén. We don't have a president yet.
Unbelievable.
Still counting.
It's only been a couple hours.
Mariano Rivera's close. By the way, I said this. New rule. President can't be elected because of showdown. Runner on second. Guy comes in.
Move the guy over.
Move the guy over. Can you score him out? But again, I know that you guys are watching that. Welcome back to Being Guillén. It has been a packed week. We just heard the great news that we will be covering here of the return of Alex Cora to Major League Baseball. I will not be protesting, but I've also opened up now a whole new world of baseball to me. But real quick, we're going to jump into Being Guillén, okay, in our Doing It for the Gram. It was a happening weekend for the Guillén family. The first one, I believe, is exercising with the Guilléns. We actually went outside and did
Right. The Carrera de los Muertos. Oh, this is
Ozzy. This is Ozzy actually post race. He's doing ab work. This is the worst workout I've ever seen in my life. Is that how you work out?
I think you're supposed to be doing it standing up. But this is a great application that one of our friends turned us onto it. And my dad was.
What is this, a mirror?
Yeah, it is a mirror, and you're supposed to. It's really great, but obviously this was some kind of horrendous, weird Borat. Don't take my tears, Jim.
So share this on social media, please. Tag the mirror company. When the mirror company created this, they did not have this guy in their mind. When
I don't think the guy in the video is the guy in the video is standing up. It's a warm up. So obviously, Ozzy had a couple of wines prior.
So he drinks before the
So
the next video is on Halloween. I was a little disappointed at Ozzy. It was hard to top his 2019 outfit of being a matador, a bullfighter. But this year he was a skull or a beat up puppy. That one he actually looked tough.
That one actually looks really cool because of the filter. Or like a weird version of the Dead Presidents, the movie.
Yes. EB's looked amazing. The kids had a great time. I hope everybody stayed safe doing it. This is the one as a team, as a group. I'm the panned on the background.
Okay, right there.
Again, that one he still looked good.
Yeah, looked like if you saw the post throughout the day, if you follow us on our page on Being Guillén, I think his makeup was wearing off, so it kind of looked like he was like a home bear. He looked like a homeless dog who hasn't been fed in a couple of weeks.
You know what? I was a little disappointed. About Adela. She was scared by everything.
Adela would fit great in the new MLB system. She's a fake tough guy.
Yeah,
she's a fake tough guy. So she puts up a really great front. Look right here, we were all in the spirit of obviously.
Elise also is a softie all the time.
Yes.
But Adela is a fake tough person.
Right.
Major League Baseball. Again, I call it the league. It's like the NBA. It's a league of me. We got
this great makeup. We did the Carrera de los Muertos.
Danya.
And everyone's makeup was done really good. I was a baby shark for second year in a row, but I'm not like one of those American. I'm not an American shark. I'm more like 175 pounds.
I don't know.
Venezuelan, thin. I don't have a lot of meat on me.
So I was disappointed.
You look like a shark by the team.
But I was a little disappointed in myself because I should have thought about it and I should have dressed up.
This is lazy.
Like you're a great panda.
I was a great panda, but my whole life is around baseball. I could have done so many things from a baseball perspective. With the scandal, I could have done I could have thought outside the box. So many.
And you know what? This is the first
cheating.
This is the first Halloween that. Since I remember, since 1992, that we did something as a family. It was great outside. We walked around the neighborhood, and obviously the weather's been great all week. But these are things that we didn't do before because of everyone was in different places. But now we're all
the positives of COVID.
Yeah, we're all in the same place
as a family because I know it's negative, but again, there is some little positive.
I just tweeted something yesterday about the one thing COVID, the 2020, maybe. Few things good for our family, but being together and obviously Ozzy born in 2020, something you just bring a lot of happiness to our house. We have a lot of friends being hit by this corona, and being ignorant like me, I thought it was like, come on, man, nothing. But then I saw my friends, close friends, get hit by them and then get hit pretty good. Then I started like, hey. This is for real. I have to be careful about it.
Well, yes, everybody stay safe. But Major League Baseball did happen. in a 60-game season. Alex Cora has completed his suspension. The Boston Red Sox asked Alex to step down, which now I'm kind of confused why they did that at all. But they brought Alex back
because it was a calculated.
I'm just saying.
I'll let you finish.
I'm just saying. I think it was a move to save face for them, but obviously, but Alex is back, which again, I think that in everyone's world of how hard is it going to be for him, absolutely not hard at all. He won with the Red Sox. His players are welcoming him with open arms. I love that the Boston Red Sox are bringing him back. That's their guy. AJ Hinch got hired. I think to only make this fair and end perfectly the way that it is you got to get Carlos Beltran a bench coach job somewhere. Alex takes him to Boston. Take Beltran to the White Sox as a bench coach. You need Carlos Beltran because at this point, Carlos Beltran is the only guy who was actually a player who's being suspended. And I hope, look at me, media, please, when Carlos Beltran goes into the ballot for the Hall of Fame, do not use this against him because all moral clauses, all the big-time writers, get off your high horse, move on, let them all in, okay? Because we're a society where cheating is expected, win at all costs. Double down, baby.
Even on the elections.
Even the elections, maybe. Double down.
You know,
I'm going to also, being a nice person does not get you anywhere. Rick Renteria's at home. Don't have an opinion and don't be nice. Be yourself, be aggressive, and always have the opinion of other people because win at all costs. If you're not caught, okay, you're going to be successful.
No,
and
if you are caught, it's not that big a deal.
Well, I'm just saying, though, because people are looking at this. The Atlanta Braves, okay, the front office person was banned from baseball. They got caught with signing the underage kids. Atlanta Braves are not the only team that signs underage kids.
Oh, everybody.
Everybody does it, okay?
Well, not everybody.
No, everybody signs kids in Latin America. Hey, hide this kid. Everybody, every team might have done it in the past. They just haven't gotten caught. Second part, okay, you're going to ban players 120 games. Just because you're not banned on paper doesn't mean that you're not systematically banned. Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa,
Rafael
Palmeiro, Roger Clemens, Robinson Cano, when he retires, deserves to be at least a shot in the Hall of Fame. No more being on a high horse and saying, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Pete Rose.
So I have two thoughts on this, and we have friends of the show saying facts or agreeing with what you're saying. So I have two thoughts on this. And I already spoke to Alex. He already knows how I feel.
When you talk to Alex today?
Yes.
Yes.
Alex, by the way, when I text you, congratulate you. I don't want your job.
It has to be on WhatsApp, I think.
I know what, but I do that WhatsApp. But I want to congratulate Alex, not because you got the job. I'm very happy about it. Great thing for Latino people. I say, Alex, I know we happy as a family, but I think your daughter is more happy, but more than anyone. La Flaca.
Yeah, it's
people understand. Okay, so people understand. So I was me personally, this was not coming from Alex or anybody. The rumors that were coming through Major League Baseball, the rumblings was they're going to ban him. And I said, oh my God, we cannot let this happen. It cannot be a ban. 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 So emotionally, it's like, oh my God, it's going to be banned. In less than a year, he gets hired. So obviously, I'm happy for that.
So let me say what I was going to say. So Hinch got hired. As soon as Hinch got hired, it kind of opened the door.
Boston was like, yes.
We'll open the door for Boston. And like Boston, like he was saying, Boston gets rid of Alex to save face. They hire Rick Rennick. I mean, they promote him. They fire him. They go through the managerial process, and then they hire Alex back. This was always their plan, to hire Alex back. The Detroit Tigers made it a lot easier on them because if Hinch doesn't get the job, they probably don't go with Alex, saying, well, there's no we can't bring him back. We don't want to be.
Yeah, we don't want to be
the first one.
Right. So two things. Am I happy that Alex got the job? Yes. Alex, when he comes to Chicago, I have dinner with him. I see him. We hang out. We go drinking. That's fine. But I don't mix my personal feelings for him as a friend to knowing that what message that MLB is sending is wrong. I don't feel like someone should be rewarded after serving such a short sentence for cheating the game and cheating the integrity of the game. That is not correct. I do not agree with that at all. And like they were saying, if they're going to let guys like AJ Hinch and Alex Cora, who had a direct hand in cheating our biggest prize that we have in our sport, which is winning the World Series, not Silver Sluggers, not MVPs. Winning the World Series is the ultimate goal of everyone that plays. And these guys had a direct hand in cheating other players. And if other guys cheated, like everyone says, that's fine, but those guys didn't get caught. I felt like they were too quick to get a job, a shortened season with the corona. Other guys that have been gone through hell and back with the steroid scandal, and they're looked like as pariahs because of what they've done, and that is complete BS. If MLB is going to allow this, they should reach out to Pete. They should reach out to Barry. They should reach out to Sammy. Sammy's not even allowed to step in damn place.
Not even Wrigleyville. He can't come to the street.
Right. And the same thing with Pete in the thing. And so they cheated. Steroids. These guys were cheating during actual games. Cheating is cheating, no matter what way you put it. Banging on a trash can, steroids, that is cheating. Why are guys that got caught cheating yesterday allowed so quick in the game? The Black Sox scandal happened in 1990.
I want sure those guys to be clear.
Those guys were banned for life.
It was like $10 that they sold or something.
Yeah.
But my question is this, okay? Anaheim Angels, great owner, love spending money. They spend it the wrong way, okay? I put yesterday on my Instagram, is this book still a good book? Moneyball.
No, you can throw it away.
Astroball.
You can throw it away.
Okay, hold on. Throw it away. When you look at stuff, though, there's stuff that is good. Jeff Loonhow, okay, 3 years ago, was my hero. Osley worked for the Astros. We love the way that he did business. He's a business guy. I love that. He's a McKinsey consultant. Speaks both languages. He was a guy that would look like he was the future of the GM, of all GMs. If you're Anaheim right now,
you go hire him?
Why wouldn't I hire him? Everybody's getting hired.
Because you don't want the bad. Well, he was. Well, those guys were looked at as like the bad, but they made him look like he made like
at
the
this
head.
point right now. They're making. You would not hire if Major League Baseball says you would not bring in Luhau to run your front office.
Oh, I mean, me no, but
let me explain one thing. All this stuff happened because Major League Baseball, for whatever reason they have, I don't care. It's not my business. They don't do anything to the players. The players, the one it was using it. The players is the one it was the player producing, not the general manager, not the manager, not the coaches. I think the players the one saying, "Oh, there he comes, boom, I'll be a hero." But that's why I don't think it's not right. It's not
but that
fair.
was the deal.
I know the deal is that they go, you talk,
and we'll protect you.
We'll protect you. Okay, yeah. I understand that. But how the GM feel about it? Wait a minute. He said a couple of days.
Yeah,
I think he's back. Do you think George Springer's not going to get $100 million?
Of course he is.
So that's what I'm saying, though. So this guy, Jeff Loonhow, who is a young man, okay, loves baseball, gave up his career in corporate America to come to baseball. I think if I'm Artie, I'm interviewing him and saying, let's talk. Because right now we don't know. Because right now all the people, AJ blames Alex, saying Alex was the godfather. Alex doesn't say anything. Beltran doesn't say anything. Loonhouse says, oh no, it wasn't me. Could have been AJ, could have been people in the front office. He said there's still people in Houston that are there. No one brings this up. Nolan Ryan's kid, out of nowhere, steps down for no reason. I'm stepping down as, I think he was the president of whatever.
Oh, the Anaheim Angel fired the Chloe.
Yeah.
Anaheim fires the club. Again, so there's so many things, story in the background, that I think that if we're going to go down this road, Major League Baseball, don't sit on your high horse. Don't tell me that, don't do this or don't do that. Look the other way, and that's it. This is why Turner, okay, in the World Series was playing with Corona. Because his teammates said, man, you know what? We're going to survive this. If you have the Rona, have Major League Baseball come here and take you out of the game. Because they knew that he had Corona before that game started.
Now they want to punish the guy to do anything.
Well, I'm just saying, though, he won. They won. If Clayton Kershaw would have had Corona the day that he was pitching, they would have hit that. Corona. He would pitch, and they said, let's hope that they don't find out. What
upsets everyone the most is that it doesn't seem like it's fair across the board. Because why is it allowed? Why are guys allowed so quick after doing something so wrong? And then other guys, if I get popped for steroids this year, 2021, if I'm a player, I get popped positive, and I'm a backup guy or whatever. These guys cheated,
and I said, you're gonna get. I said, you guys are all hypocrites. Cheating. How many games am I getting? Okay, good, thank you. Again,
by the way, you can sue them. I have a couple. This morning I wake up and I look the news. I was taking a shower today. I told my wife, I'm so happy for Alex, but I'm so happy for his daughter because I know his
Yeah.
daughter. So I'm not talking to her, and I went down and looked at my phone. I got 3 messages for 3 former players. I said, I have anything against Alex. I have anything against AJ Hinch. But I'm very, very disappointed about Major League Baseball. That's embarrassing. This is sad. That's a former player, played for 16, 17 years. We went to 3 or 4, how you say, when you don't work anymore, they take your money away.
Strikes.
Strikes. These 3 guys are legit. They're not like me. I would most of the time I say the stuff I should say. Those guys was a legit player. Send me those 3 texts about it. They even told me why they not you. Nope. They not nothing to do with that. They told me how disappointed it was with this punishment and come back and go. Obviously, by the way, I have in my I sent it to you guys. I have it in my phone just in case you guys think I'm making stuff up. 3 legit players from my time saying that, and that's what confused me. Confused me about how everybody feels.
And we have a question from Jose Suazo. Where does Sanford go now? Why hasn't La Russa filled his staff yet? Detroit has hired Chris Fetter and moved up Juan Nieves for the pitching staff. That Juan Nieves.
That his best coach.
Fetter is the guy that got hired.
Can I say something real quick about that? Fetter went to Detroit not because he's buddies with AJ Hinch or because he likes Detroit better as a city. He's from that area, number one. Number two, he has no pressure. If Fetter comes to the Chicago White Sox and they get handed to him and they don't win, his myth as an amazing pitching coach is completely gone forever. Goes to Detroit, he's got 6 years to be okay. That's why he went there, not because, oh my God, I was following the best manager.
Yeah, and
because AJ Hinch is not even in the same conversation as Tony La Russa. Next.
And Sanford will probably keep getting managerial interviews, and once they fire Alex Cora, which he will be fired in like 2 or 3 years.
Everyone gets fired.
Of course.
Well, unless he wins again.
Right. They'll probably he's not going to win because they don't have the –
they don't have Mookie.
Players win.
I know.
Games.
I think
players.
I think Alex keeps managing for a long time. Mookie, they're going to miss him a lot, but Sam Fole's going to get another shot. I'm excited about the bench coaching position. I hope it goes to somebody really cool.
And the reason that La Russa hasn't filled the staff is because right now they're probably doing the interviews.
Yeah.
They're
you guys wanted people to get interviewed.
Yeah.
They're interviewing them right now.
They're interviewing guys right now.
Major League Baseball had the award.
Thing about this, I'm the manager. Why do you want to interview the bench coach, or why do you want to interview the bench?
Well, because that's how baseball does stuff.
This is my guy. This is the guy I believe.
Because now in Major League Baseball, I tell you, this is a guy they're talking to all the players. All the players, it's not a secret. They got a guy in the offseason. They're pushing for their guy. That's how baseball runs now. This is why the team that worries about the name in the jersey and not about the name in the back will be always the winner. I don't care how good your team is. Other way around?
Yeah, you have
don't worry about this. Don't worry about the one here.
Right, correct.
Yeah, and this is why Gold Gloves, okay, we're going to talk about awards. Gold Gloves, Silver Sluggers. Gold Gloves this year went to 100% metrics. You would have had about 7 of them. Cesar Hernandez won, and then I was surprised about this one.
Who won?
Cesar Hernandez,
Venezuela.
Cleveland. And then La Pantera won it in center field. Had it not been because of the analytics, I don't think Luis Robert wins the center field because they never give it to rookies.
Well, usually it's not. It's very hard for unless you're a rookie like Ichiro.
Well,
it's very hard for a rookie to win a Gold Glove. But let me. How I feel about the Gold Glove has changed drastically. And by the way, horrible PR done by the MLB on election day. I'm like, wow. Really?
I was trying to figure out what was happening in Florida. And I'm like, wait, there's Gold Glove.
Right. So the Gold Glove.
That means Gold Glove means crap.
Now it doesn't mean anything. Back in your day, it meant it was a negotiating party.
Us means he's in the Hall of Fame because Gold Glove.
Omar might get it.
Omar Vizquel is going to be Hall of Fame because Gold Glove in many years, if he will make it. I hope he does. And so many guys, the defense is so important now. It's more important front office people than players. Gold Glove, you not win anything without defense.
Yeah, defense is huge, and now it's the award. So
I think the award is BS because
it's the first one that Javi Baez wins.
I'm just saying, first one that Javi Baez wins, number one. But like a guy like Ozzie, okay, and this is a perfect example. Even if he wasn't my father, greatest defensive player in the history of the Chicago White Sox, team that had like Luis Aparicio, had a lot of good defensive players, only has 1 Gold Glove. Okay, He played in an era where there's a lot of good shortstops, but the analysts were there. Cal Ripken was there. It's like an automatic, like, Cal's going to get it. Okay, then became Omar. So, again, I think that the Gold Glove has lost a lot of spectacle. I think that defense is an amazing thing. We had Walker Buehler critique that.
Luis Aparicio, he's a Hall of Fame because of Gold Glove.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys.
What did Walker Buehler say?
He said that Bellinger should have been the Gold Glove in center field, that it wasn't his fault that he was forced to play first base. And the analytics did not pick up the numbers.
So listen, these are things that I mean, there's guys that have won Gold Gloves just recently as last year, and they don't even have a job. They don't even have a job. So the fact that these are nice little awards, but they don't mean anything. They don't translate.
It's like getting
Venezuela take the Gold Glove.
Well, it's not really gold.
Yeah, and even silver.
Because it's your thing. The next award is a little bit more important now because it means this money. Anything else? The Chicago White Sox had 3 guys win it in 1 year. They had not had 3 guys win it since 2000. Between 2009 and 2019, they only had 3 in total. So the best part of that is, though, in the Latino world of La Vida Baseball, there was 12 Latino players out of the 18 that won it. One, I'm going to say it, La Vida Baseball is going to be mad at me, shouldn't have won it. He's got great hair, had a good year. Tatis Jr. should have not been the Silver Slugger. I'm saying it, should have been Trey Turner. Yeah, he should have been. Stat-wise, Tatis Jr. had an amazing year. It was not better than Trey Turner's, again. But it was 12 Latinos out of 18. That tells me one thing. Stop doing so much analyzing in college baseball and analytics and bringing these old guys and spend more money in Latin America, because I really think that's where the good ones are.
Well, Jose Abreu won it. Eloy Jimenez, I think it's his first.
Yes.
First probably a couple, because he obviously
Timmy won.
He can won. And Tim Anderson won I think it's his first or second.
No, I think it's his first.
Yeah, his first.
He's got a batting title,
right? So these Silver Sluggers are great awards. I think the Sox. I think the Sox hadn't had a Silver Slugger since Alexei.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a great award for these guys individually. Now you have 3 Silver Sluggers on your team plus a Manager of the Year candidate. You'd think you would have gone farther in the playoffs.
I disagree. 1,000%. I was Manager of the Year. Now I was proud of that. Now I don't feel proud of that. I don't. Why?
So you're saying awards are taking they're just going downhill.
Wait a minute. I compete against big boys. You know what I mean? And thank God I win it. And I was proud. Like,
it's a big deal. I think as a manager,
nowadays, I don't.
By the way, I think now you don't. But I think as a manager, you always want to have one. I think you want to have one. But again, awards. Again, it's a league that everyone gets obsessed, but we don't talk about.
You finished third because of the Corona. Okay, first of all.
Yeah.
Second of all, you compete against a bad team, and you get eliminated.
Yeah, but he was a runner-up,
and you are running out for Manager of the Year.
But Don Mattingly won it because he got in a
and they got COVID.
And they got COVID. But here's the thing, though.
But that guy worked because. But by the way, Mattingly worked.
Oh, I know. But again, Manager of the Year is always going to be something that people are going to debate. But talking about awards, though, when you're looking at awards, you're looking at the individual player. And at the end of the day, people think awards are awesome. They are, because they get you to the Hall of Fame. But they don't get you W's. They don't get you wins. And in any league, we don't worry about who's the MVP is. Like in basketball, like we don't say LeBron James is the greatest. He's got this many MVPs. We're like, he's got this many championships. That's the stat that I care about. Is the W.
Yeah, and I don't understand how, going off the topic, going off someone, and obviously we are doing our show from Chicago, is that people are giving the guy that came in a hard time. He's got 3 rings. Everybody else on that team, other than Keuchel, which is tainted, nobody else has rings.
Keuchel was in the banking.
Yeah, he was there. He was.
I don't know. I don't count that.
Right. So it's like wait a minute, you guys, because I saw Tim Anderson's interview and I saw Eloy Jimenez's interview, and it's like, oh, Tony hasn't reached out to me, blah blah blah. I'm like, hey guys,
I talked to somebody in the White Sox, a player. You can figure out who my friends is, and I said, are you expecting Tony to write you? And he said, why would Tony La Russa write you?
Should be the other way around.
Question mark. He said, I said, I wouldn't even know what to tell the guy if he wrote me. He said, here's the part, okay? And I know fans are going to get mad at this. TA is my friend. No, I'm just saying, though. This is like Steve Jobs walking in and having a new guy that has created a little app that has done well for 2 or 3 years, calling for a Hall of Famer. He is a Hall of Famer. This person has managed Hall of Famers. No one needs to call anyone. This team,
and it's just a little uncomfortable.
They finished third place.
I know.
This team had won the World Series.
Let me have a question, because I'm little. Today is like a bad Friday for me to be in the show. Okay, I see Scott Merkin. I replied to my coworker. I said, "This is embarrassing. I try to love this kid, love this kid, and I feel it's sometimes hard for me to love this kid when he made those comments. He never reached out to me. Who are you?"
Well, let's just be honest. I think he loves himself.
No matter.
In our world, in baseball world, you say this, but he takes himself a lot.
Well, I'm just saying this. I just think it makes it.
I think I know the magic. I will say, I'm calling you. What's up? Why you want to talk about it?
And this is the thing. I guess the comment that rubbed me the wrong way was the one that was a little awkward was, like, we're gonna have fun if he allows it. Like, hey, this guy's been around.
But if he allows it, what do you mean? Like, win games. Okay, you finished third. Eloy, you left the game. If you're a gamer, you stay in on second and you suck it up. You say, my leg is coming off. Kirk Gibson, walk-off home run. The guy that could not play for the last 3 months, and he played. You left the game, bro.
I just don't like you. That's why we all have T.O. is my favorite receiver.
T.A. Listen, put it this way, kid. You're not more flamboyant, hot dog. How you call that?
Than you?
Flo. No. Dane Parker.
No, he's not.
Steve Henderson. I don't know. You remember? You even know. By the way, you might even know those players I'm naming you right now. You're not more flamboyant than Ricky Henderson. And you know more flamboyant. And a lot of guys, Tony La Russa, manage.
I'm more flamboyant than Yachty.
And then, your job is play shortstop and continue to play the way you play, and you'll be better. Stay off of what you think you are. Because that's not worth it. I hope Tony La Russa comes from 1970s mentality, because the White Sox players need.
So I'm going to say no.
Don't be soft.
But I'm going to say this real quick, and I think Tampa's going to make this change in the organization. That they're like, we were that close.
Haters.
No. They're talking about Gio Urshela.
Okay.
So
I don't hate anyone.
So
I just tell you the truth.
No. But I'm saying
I love the White Sox.
I think you make an adaptation. Okay, when we're looking at what a person brings from the outside. Okay, and this is why I think it's going to be easy for Alex to make the transition. People know him in that clubhouse. Very different for AJ Hinch. I don't even know what's going to go over there. That team's a disaster. Like, there's a disaster happening, waiting to happen, and all.
You mean with Miguel?
No, I'm just saying, just in general. You look at the team, it's just a bunch of. It's not a good thing. But he's going to have a job for a long time. Rick Renteria, I've never felt so bad for somebody, and I did yesterday, because I always made fun of Rick, meaning in my personal life, like, this guy, because I never thought he was a good manager. But he sat there every single day, and he took the L. And he was the nice guy, and he was the guy that hugged players, and I'm a father, and this is when I let Adela eat chocolate in the morning, because I don't want her to be upset with me, okay? And he got fired because he had 3 bad weeks. His team did not perform there, okay? So if that was their kid, they made their father look bad because they didn't let them do it. The players forced the hand on the manager, okay, to get rid of Ricky. If you love a manager doesn't let you do whatever you want, you're like, man, we got to win for this guy. Why? We do whatever we want. We give him the lineup. I hit here. The reason that Ricky is not there and other guys that were like letting you bat flip, do whatever you wanted, is because somebody thought that there needed to be some accountability for that team to be good. So here's a part that's dangerous that they need to realize. Tony has nothing to lose. Tony is going there with the support of the chairman, by the way, who is the boss of everyone. He's going to go there and he's going to do what he wants, and they have to adapt to him, because if they don't adapt to him, then everybody's losing. And guess what? The rebuild is you're going to miss like 1 or 2 years, so now you're down to like 3 years. So that's what I think about when teams now, players now, and everybody says the new player, the new this. Guys, Roberto Clemente has such a big voice talking about Kurt Flood, talking about things that the media wouldn't support you. Now you do anything. The media, there's somebody writing about it behind you. He's so good. He did this. He did this. Back then, nobody did it. Now we just think guys are so special because everybody's writing about it.
How do you? We have somebody asking. Do you guys think that analytics ruined baseball?
No, analytics did not ruin baseball. What ruined baseball is a bunch of kids that were young and got trophies, and everybody told them you're special. Social media, and they think that that's more important than winning.
Like a YouTube channel.
Like a YouTube, you can win and still you can do both. Win and have your brand. It's called Derek Jeter.
But the most important thing is winning.
As Derek Jeter.
Winning.
Derek Jeter is famous because of winning. So that's
because you ain't gonna change the game if you lose.
Bro, let me tell you one thing. That happened.
You're not changing the game if you lose.
In Winter League, man.
No, but I'm saying
that happened in Winter League when the players asked.
But I don't want to talk about Winter League.
No, but things happen here too. You say, who could be your pitching coach? Come on, no, I got better one.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and that's why Jerry is looked at differently. Maybe the game's gonna change. It is what it is. At the end of the day, my dream, I'm gonna be honest with this, I want Jerry to smoke a cigar with all his trophies and his rings in a press conference that said, "This is my team. I make my decisions." Again, congratulations to Alex Cora. I think he's gonna have a good time. All the award winners that were out there, congratulations. For the guys that almost won, Miguel Rojas, better luck next time, but keep grinding. And Jose Ramirez again finished.
Nobody said.
Nobody talk about Lindor. Yeah, we don't know.
Nobody talk about Ramirez.
Ramirez has finished the last 4 years in the top 3.
And we don't know what's going to happen with the Indians. And
by the way, the Indians are already said for the next conversation for next week. The Indians already said that they're going to trade him when the season starts.
Yeah. Who?
Lindor. They said we'll trade him on opening day.
They're going to trade him. Because they can't re-sign him, and he has 2 years to free agency.
Yeah.
So they're going to trade him to the team. Probably get a lot of players for him.
Yeah.
I will do the same.
I would do the
That's
same.
smart. But it's funny that the Indians cry poor. The guy's worth $5 billion.
Oh well, it's
okay. How about this one?
Oh,
how about nobody asked for Ramirez?
Because he ain't going nowhere.
No. Why? If this kid finished third,
was that a free agent?
No, I know, but nobody even talk about him. Nobody like, wow.
Yeah, Cesar says the culture needs to change with the organization. You know what? We are excited, of course. We got a long way to go to baseball gets here, but before we know it, it will be here. We're very excited for what the season has, and hopefully it's not.
By the way, everyone that's talking about politics, again, not a political show. If you guys don't think this election has an effect on your team and the way that your owner is thinking about the future of his team and money and economics and where it's going,
I would want no candy cane season of 60 games. I wouldn't mind 100, but you got to play everyone in the league.
No, I like it. So
the season next year has to be 150. Yes, I got.
You got to play everyone in the league. Well, not that beat up on the AL Central and my record's really good, but I'm not a great team. No.
Another great show. Thank you guys for being with us on Being Guillén. Follow us on social media on the Being Guillén page on Instagram.
Our page is on fire.
La Vida Baseball. Follow our tweets. It's amazing. At the end of the day, if you're married, it doesn't matter who wins the election. Your wife is still your boss, and the guy who's your boss is still your boss.
By the way, I'm very excited about this election. Oh my goodness! Thank God!
By the way,
thank God these men left my house.
By the way,
he was 25.
By the way, your government is EBs. My government, Sarah. Yeah. His government is Carla. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to disagree with that. My government is me.
Social media, follow us. La Vida Baseball. Yeah. Let us know what you think. It's been a good one. Congratulations to everyone that had it. Have a happy Friday. Have a safe weekend and stay safe. See you guys.